everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm jacobleabig, and on this week's video I wanted to share with you guys some of the tips that I've used to be a more positive human being. You know, it's the new year, and one of my things that I really wanted to change about myself was just to kind of overall become a more positive individual. First thing that I did was I got rid of all negative related things that had negative thoughts attached to them, negative things that I didn't even use. I just got rid of it. I was like, you know what, I don't use this, somebody else can use this to help better themselves, or they can just use it for their own purposes and I'm not using it, so what's the point, you know? What's the point of me keeping it? I think that's a really good thing, is to get rid of all the things that you don't use and just buy new things to replace that you're actually going to use, instead of just sitting there wasting space. Also, it's good for the change. The change is something I think is really good, because when you see change, I think you feel change. And I know that for me, I know personally that I have to see change. I have to have, you know, a new kind of environment to then make myself want to change. Get rid of people who make you feel horrible about yourself. Get rid of them. Delete their phone number, block them on social media, stop talking to them. Don't be around that. Stop being around people who make you feel awful. Be around people who are positive and people who make you feel really good about yourself. Focus on a positive outcome instead of a negative one. I have a big problem with this. I always focus on the negative outcome before I think about the positive one. And I think that's really the reason why I'm a not very positive individual. I want to change that. And so what I started doing was I started thinking about little things, little positive things. Like an example, if I want to go to Starbucks, I'm going to think about how good the coffee is going to be, or the smell of Starbucks, because I love the smell of Starbucks and it just smells amazing. If they need to figure a way to condense that into like a candle, I would definitely buy that. It is the best smell on earth. That's the way you should be thinking. Instead of thinking how I would be thinking is that, oh my gosh, the line at Starbucks is going to be so long, and there's going to be so many people, and it's just going to be crazy, and it's not going to be an enjoyable experience. And that right there is already setting yourself up for negativity and setting yourself up for failure in a sense, because you're already putting those negative thoughts in your head. You're not focusing on the positive things that could be happening, and you could have a positive experience when you go there. Make a list of things that you want to accomplish. I'm a big list maker. I love just to write it down and then to just draw a line right through it, and then you move on to the next one. And it really helps me organize myself, and it helps me to plan what I want to do and plan my actions, and it makes you feel more positive because you're organized and you have goals and your things that you're striving for, instead of just, you know, bopping around or just kind of like, you know, doing whatever, you know, you need to do at the time. Learn to laugh at things that happen to you. I've learned to do this. If I fall or if I make a mistake, I've learned to laugh. And I mean, in certain circumstances, obviously I'm not gonna laugh, but like an example is whenever I fall, when I get back up, I laugh, because I've learned that, you know, instead of, it hurt obviously, but laugh at yourself, laugh at your mistakes and learn from them. And I think that's the best thing that I've ever, you know, learned in my life, because you have to learn that you're going to fall down sometimes, and you just need to get back up, laugh at yourself, dust yourself off, and just move on. And you know, that's really kind of my outlook on when bad things happen to you. That's what you have to look at it like. You know what? I learned from this, laugh it off, and move on. I hope some of these tips can help you to become a more positive individual. Make sure to like, subscribe, and also have a good day and a good week. Okay, bye!